Hi, just going to give you a video to explain a little bit about the next earnings release ShowMe indicator for for TradeStation that works for both RadarScreen and the Chart Analysis window. Basically, this will show you when the next earnings release is scheduled, the time of day when it's scheduled to come out, the EPS estimate, and the number of calendar days from the current date until the release, and then we'll also show you a history of the beat or miss history of the stock for the past five earnings announcements on RadarScreen, and then you can get a longer period of information from the chart analysis window, and we'll show you how to do that. And basically, this is information that comes from data that the Zacks website uses. And if you have any questions, you can contact me here at this email, and here's our webpage. And let's also go ahead and get the legal info discussed. I would urge you to pause the video and read through this. Basically, we're saying that we're not giving any type of advice to buy or sell anything, and that all decisions you make are fully yours, and you're fully responsible for all your actions with respect to trading and investing. And so you should get the advice from the appropriate professionals to help you out with that. And again, here's the contact info. If you'd like to contact us, any questions or suggestions, please feel free to do so. So let's get going here. Let's look at the indicator. Got a radar screen and a couple chart analysis windows pulled up. So let's go ahead and we'll insert the indicator. We want this as a show me. So we'll come down next. Where are we at? Next earnings release for RadarScreen. So we want to add that one. Say OK. It'll pop up all the info there. And so then let's go over here and we'll insert the indicator on our chart analysis windows. So we want to use the CH one here. OK. We'll just take the defaults there. Let's talk about those. Basically, these there's two kind of periods that we highlight. First is a kind of a warning period to kind of let you know, okay, we're sort of getting close, and the default is within 20 days, and the text is going to be yellow. And that's the same over here. You can see in the radar screen. So we're within 20 days. So these that are all within 20 days are yellow. And if it's outside this window, then it's going to be in green. And again, you can adjust this. You can make this bigger, smaller, whatever you want. Change the color. And then the kind of the imminent warning period is, from the current date kind of down to the actual date. We've set that for 10 days, and that's going to be in red. And you can see the American Express over here is shown in red, and it'll be shown in red over here as well. And then also on the chart analysis window, there's a history that shows when the stock beat or missed earnings, and there'll be some info we'll talk about. But you can have the color that you want. So for a beat, we've shown it in green, and miss is red. And then let's see. Also, the font size of the display over here can be changed. The default is 10-point font. And then there's some periods that we'll show you in the commentary window that you can set. Basically, these are kind of what's the performance after the earnings announcement was made. So this will be in days, and so this is 10 days after, 20 days after, and 30 days after. So the day after, this is the period from the day after the report was released, until 10 days. So from day 1, if you will, after the earnings till day 10, day 1 to 20, day 1 to 30. So let's go ahead and say OK. You can see it popped up in red like we thought it would, since this is American Express, and we'll go ahead and pop the same indicator in on the daily chart and say OK. We'll just take the defaults, same defaults, and again, boom, it pops up in red. So you can see, it works on the daily, the weekly, the monthly as well. And we'll just click over here, look at Boeing, boom, okay, it's 12 days, both in yellow to kind of give you that warning. And here's what it's talking about with the, let's see, let me make this window a little bigger. So you can see here's the prior earnings announcements, the day they were released, the estimate and the actual and the result. And obviously if it's in green, it beat, so history here. And then we can do the same thing on the daily chart. Of course, the daily, it's going to take a little while, but again, the same information, the actual day that the release and what the results were. And again, we can come over here and we'll click on this and we'll go to the commentary little tab, pop this up, and boom, you get some more information in here. you can see, again, here's the info for the upcoming release, and then here's the history, if you will. It shows you the date, the result, and then here's those periods we talked about: period 1, period 2, period 3. So last time, the last release went up 2.43% over the 10 days after the report. Went up 8.5% over the 20 days, and then basically 8.3% over the 30 days after the report. So some information you can make use of here to see maybe what happens after a beat or a miss. Is there any difference? Is there any not? Obviously, it looks like Boeing here has been doing very well the past 3 years, always beating. And let's see, the other thing you can do here is there's a link to the Zacks website, so you can click on that, and that'll pop up, and again give you some more info and give you the kind of the gateway to the Zacks website there. And let's see, anything else? I guess that's probably basically it. Just going to tell you, that the display over here, basically this obviously just works for stocks, since stocks have an earnings report. And I'll space that out a little bit, and you can see, the day. It'll tell you the day of the week, the date, and then this CC means it's been confirmed. This company confirmed, so we're confident of this date. If it hadn't been company confirmed, this text would be in yellow. Let's see, and then tells you that the time of the day, after the market closes on the 21st or before the market opens on the 28th for Boeing. And that's the reason this little asterisk is out here, showing you that there's 12 calendar days until the release. But just to take note that obviously, since it's before the market opens, if you wanted to do anything, set up any kind of trades before the release, you're actually going to have to take this into account and do it the day or a few days before the 28th, because obviously the release will be before the market opens, so you can't do anything if you wanted to be prepared in some way to make a trade based on the earnings release. Let's see. Again, this column over here just gives you a quick summary of the history. The last 5 reports from the most recent to the least recent. And again, this doesn't work for indicators or ETFs, so that's just acknowledged here, telling you it's not supported. So I guess that's pretty much it. So I would encourage you to download this, try it out. There's a free trial period, see if it works for you, and if you have any suggestions or comments, please send us an email, and hopefully this is a good indicator for you and it works well. So thanks.